Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We're here for our AEW Dynamite live reaction. Uh, Tonight should be a loaded pack Dynamite with the potential of Kenny Omega's return. Uh, and some other stuff. And Ricky Steamboat is actually going to be on Dynamite tonight. He's the bell keeper for one of the matches. I'm assuming it's going to be Brian Danielson and Daniel Garcia. And tonight, Dynamite's doing the sponsoring thing with the show on HBO Max. But Mr. Jacobs will be joining me momentarily. Uh, Mr. Jacobs will be joining me momentarily. But Dynamite should be really good tonight. Got a different kind of intro, different kind of lighting. That's cool. They're in Charleston, West Virginia. They came there in 2019. They didn't really draw a good crowd there, so hopefully this time around they'll draw a better crowd. See them.
Good evening, everyone.
What's up?
Not much, man. Just finally got this laptop booted up. This hunk of junk that I got.
So we're kicking off with CM Punk, the actual world champion.
The real world
Yeah,
champion.
not no interim, not no temporary, not no plate, no temporary champion.
You gotta admit that belt looks awesome as hell on him, though.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be him and Moxley all out.
Hell yeah.
Because he wouldn't have came back just come back and not be on the pay per view. He's
I
probably not
love that
clear.
moment.
He's probably not. He's probably clear, but he's not going to wrestle till the pay per view.
Yeah, I love that moment when he returned and Mox just flipped him off and walked away. That was a great moment.
Hey, he didn't have to save him. He could just let him get his ass whooped.
Yep,
But that's Mox being Mox.
I love it.
Fire
Wouldn't expect any
department.
less.
His shirt says something to a fire department.
Fire
Cuddle,
department coffee.
huh? Fire department coffee. I wonder if he was in the fire department before he started wrestling.
I don't know. Could be a chain of like coffee shops or something that they got around there that he's promoting. That crowd is live tonight, boy.
Yeah, the crowd hasn't been this hot since CM Punk left.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can brag about that he's the actual champion. I feel like that's what he's going to be bragging about.
I mean, he has bragging rights. I mean, honestly.
I see a lot of FTR shirts in the crowd. Or it seemed like
Yeah.
three people have one on.
I see an Omega shirt.
Charleston CM Punk shirts.
It looks like CM Punk country, though. All those CM Punk shirts.
Rematch. Hey, you can't. He ain't getting a rematch because you got to worry about Moxley first. Right here, right now.
Really? Are
That's
you
not happening.
serious? Are you serious, dude?
This ain't happening.
You
There's no way he's wrestling right
right
now.
now?
There's no way they're gonna have that type of big match happen
You
just
can't
like
just give
that.
that away just that easily.
Or is he fixing? I don't know what's going on. Because Moxley should be getting the should be the next match against him.
Mm-hmm.
I see what he did there. He wanted to say he'd give him a rematch just to get that out of the way, so he won't have to do it.
That makes sense.
But it'd been something if he did come out. Who in the hell's got an XFL jersey on?
Except, oh yeah, I do see it. Oh, that's a Y2J jersey, I think.
Oh, it's Watson. It looked like
Yeah,
the XFL for a little bit.
yeah, yeah. I noticed it too. It's like a Y2J hockey jersey.
Another FTR shirt.
I want to watch one day, and that guy that always dresses up like Jesus and pops up at shows. I want to see him on
Yeah,
TV.
there was on an episode of Dark. It was I believe it was Joey Janela versus Jack Evans versus Jimmy Havoc triple threat match when Dark was good, and he played a key part in that match. Joey Janela and like that guy had a more pop of the E3 of the wrestlers.
That's awesome. You go to see AEW and you find Jesus.
Oh man,
Whoa.
the third best guy in his group.
Wow. CM
Damn.
Punk is getting them. He's roasting tonight.
Oh, look at that guy.
Oh man. CM Punk came out with his roasting shoes on. I mean, CM Punk isn't lying though. He's not lying what he's talking about.
The third best guy in your group.
Oh jeez. That was a vicious that's vicious, man. CM Punk was vicious just now.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Snap.
Eventually Mox is going to come out. He's not going to take this for too much
Yeah,
longer.
he's talking a whole bunch of cash shit on Moxley right now.
He'll be out in a little while.
I mean, but is he lying though? You gotta think about it. Is he really lying? I can see if the man was out there just spitting out lies, but I mean, you know.
Mm. Damn. The first
Jeez.
John. Wow. Yeah, I
Wow.
knew.
Oh, that was some fire.
I think Moxley needs to go back to the like unscripted violence theme song for this feud.
Yeah.
He's going to need to be unscripted violence.
And look at this. Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, Moxley's fixing to fire back.
Moxley is coming out. Look at CM Punk making snow angels in the ring.
Or there might not be any talking by Moxley and be all fist. I don't know. I know Moxley's not going to take it. I knew he wasn't going to take it for much longer.
No, I mean, I knew he was gonna walk out eventually.
You don't talk about Moxley. Don't expect anything to happen in return.
If he's in the building, he's gonna react to it. You're gonna get a rebuttal from what you're saying.
it's dangerous having Moxley come out from the crowd because like like some of those fans like they like to go a little bit too far. Like
Yeah, it's happened before to him.
oh yeah, I remember a time CM Punk was in WWE and he was in the crowd and some guy tried to snatch the belt from him and he punched a guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
He got in
And then
trouble
the dude,
for it.
and then the dude got on the news saying that he didn't do anything to
Yeah,
CM, and CM just got mad and started hit him. But clearly, you can see the guy hit
yeah.
CM Punk.
CM Punk got in trouble for it and he apologized for it,
I
but,
mean,
but the
that
video
was a
doesn't
natural
lie.
reaction. The dude hit you upside the head. You're probably gonna turn around and hit him back.
He was just trying. He knew what he did was wrong, and he was just. I wouldn't have even spread it even more. He's crazy lying on top of lying.
I think the dude got what was coming to him. You touch a wrestler and they put the hands on you, you had it coming. Oh, here we go.
Damn.
Whoa.
Oh,
Moxley laying down some heat of his own too.
damn. Dollars in the cent. But CM Punk is a bigger draw than Moxley ever was in AEW.
Yeah, that's true though. That's very true.
Because Moxley never could get him to a million, and CM Punk's done it countless times. But that's not saying Moxley's not a good wrestler. It's just,
Just CM's a bigger draw.
yeah.
That's like, you know.
Don't say blood and guts. Oh, man. No, where did you.
Oh man. Now Moxley's getting in his face talking that shit now. This is getting exciting. I can't wait for them to start throwing blows, man.
No. Yeah, there's fixing to be some fighting. This isn't going to go. Yep, I knew it.
They're gonna start fighting, yeah.
They need to have like every security guard back there.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did Moxley just do? I thought Moxley kissed him on the cheek for a second.
He did the independent show. He kissed a wrestler. I don't get the reason behind that. What?
Humiliation.
I would slap the shit out of someone if they. Oh, that would look
I
like
mean, that's the
Moxley's
whole
fault.
point. That's the whole point of doing that is humiliation.
You see that guy in the blonde hair? If you look him in the face, he looks just like Austin Theory,
Oh yes, I do see it.
just blonde hair.
It looks
Hey
like they could
Mox,
be related, dude.
hey Moxley should dive. If he would have did that if he would have did that in a better timing, that would have been perfect. If he would have jumped down.
Oh, it just looked goofy when he did it, though. He jumped down like not even a couple of inches.
Now, if I were that, oh, well, bringing chairs in the ring.
Oh snap!
No, CM Punk's just gonna sit in it. Stupid
Moxie
security
don't
guard.
care. He just,
Now, if I were them, like throughout this whole night, I'd have them just going at it in the backstage area
yeah, like have him keep going back to it
all night.
throughout the show
Yeah, all night. And
until
then
they finally get him out of the building.
they finally make their way back into the ring. And then, or yeah, you could have them like the last scene of it, them in the parking lot.
Yeah,
This isn't going to end any.
this is awesome. This is very awesome. And see, that's the thing. If you're not going to have matches at the very beginning, at least have powerful promos. You
Yeah,
know.
that's what I like about it. They like WWE's are pointless. Like still even today, like like even those Triple H is taking over. Like almost all their shows start with a boring promo.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're gonna do a promo, make it really good. And like that's probably gonna be one of the best moments of tonight.
Yes, that was heated. Loved it.
Hockey fight.
I swear the ass boys look like they robbed Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
You know, just wearing all that gear that Shawn Michaels like kind of design. I got a feeling they're preparing to push Starks like big time pretty soon.
yeah. I think it all out's gonna be him and Hobbs in a match.
Yeah, they both need a good singles push. If you ask me, I'm all for both of them having their own singles push.
I don't know who I would have win.
Yeah, it's hard though. It's really hard.
I might would do a time limit draw. I don't know.
I mean, that's not a bad idea because if you would do that, you can actually prolong the story, keep the story going.
I do a best out of seven, like how Cesaro and Sheamus
Yeah,
did.
yeah, that's a good idea.
It can't work with every wrestler, but it can work with two very good chemistry wrestlers.
I think that could work with Hobbs and Starks. That could totally work with those two.
How did they even come into this to factor in this feud? I know like they tried like Ricky Starks went against Aaron Solo last week, but
I'm
like
they
out of
just kind of pulled
nowhere,
the trigger on it. I'm not sure how it all came about.
Ricky Steamboat.
I just know a few weeks ago that Powerhouse just attacked him, and then Taz was announcing that was the end of the whole Team Taz.
Ricky Steamboat. It's an AEW.
Steamboat. And believe it or not, the Duke is still going there and go if he wanted to.
Yeah, he was offered to be in that tag match with Ric Flair, but he declined it. He said that he wants to live a little bit longer.
I mean, can you blame him for declining
He
though?
ain't got nothing to prove.
Not really.
Ric Flair has nothing to prove. I mean, he's not going to come back win no world title. Not in a
Right.
major promotion. It might be some independent show,
I think
but
Steamboat had it right. He went out already as a legend, and he's happy
yeah,
with it.
he's in WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Won, he's won many titles. He has nothing left to prove, really.
No, not at all,
I,
really. I
I
mean, he
think
has nothing but respect.
I think he has a son named Richie Steamboat, and he was also well. I believe he was in like NXT at one point. I don't know whatever happened to him.
I think I've heard of him. I think I know who you're talking about.
Comments. Billy Jeans. Thanks for watching. Uh,
Thank you, Billy.
what if AEW does sign Johnny Gargano and throws WWE off? Yeah, like
Oh,
that would really throw WWE off because like Triple H and them are probably really expecting Johnny Gargano to sign with them since Triple H is in charge,
yeah.
and for them to sign him and throw him off, that would be shots fired if they threw them off like that. But I feel like if they're gonna sign Johnny Gargano, maybe put him on Ring of Honor.
That's
Um,
how I feel too. Like they would just put
yeah.
him there instead of on the main stage
I
of
mean, maybe if
AEW.
maybe have him on both, but I'd mostly have
Mm.
him on Ring of Honor because I don't think he'd get used as much in AEW. Well,
Yeah,
he would get used a lot, but not like he should.
yeah, I agree.
So
I think Triple H will make the most out of him. That's what I think.
try.
Cause him and Triple H are like super tight.
I hope Varsity Blondes win tonight. Yeah, I kind of want the Varsity Blondes win tonight too. They need to win very badly because if they don't win tonight, they might as well just break up.
I
Man,
mean,
because they've lost.
they could use. They really could use a little push. I mean, because they're not a bad team. Not really. I think when it comes down to tag teams, they get kind of lost in the shuffle. But I
Yeah,
mean, they're not a bad tag team at all.
like even in dark matches, they're losing. So they need to win somewhere.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think the best place for Johnny Gargano is to sign with WWE. But if AEW did sign him and threw that would throw them off completely because
yeah,
they're
that would.
because they're probably expecting him to sign there and his wife Candice probably. But AEW
Mm.
should sign Candice LeRae because she would be a very good addition to the women's roster.
Hell
I
yeah,
think
she would.
I, I
That'd be great if she showed up there.
honestly think that she would be a better coach than Madison Rain a little bit
Mm.
because I've seen documentary things with Candice LeRae backstage, and she seems like a I don't know, like a lot maybe a locker room leader. Like
Yeah,
that's what she stood out to me. But if she
yeah, she
signed
just
with,
come off that way.
yeah, I can tell like when it was this Tegan Knox documentary on Peacock or was the WWE Network, and she was like she had like a big speech at the NXT thing, and she helped.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff on that. I like Tegan Knox. I don't know why AEW hasn't signed her because William Regal is very high on her.
Yeah, that's surprising. Also, I mean, I'm surprised at that also that AEW hasn't gotten their hands on her.
Oh, now AEW did reach out to Dakota Kai, but she decided to sign with WWE once Triple H
Hmm.
got back in charge, and I could see that too. I could
Yeah,
see jumping back over there.
I mean, because that's the thing. They all had great relationships with Triple H because he was the he was the one pushing for him
I can
the
tell
whole
you,
time. He was the main one pushing for him.
like I can tell you, two guys that will never be back in WWE, and because like even though Triple H is in charge, CM Punk and John Moxley, they both did not like Triple H either.
Oh, that's very true.
They will never be back. You know,
And the heat between CM and Triple H is legendary.
and Moxley and Triple H had some, not as much as CM Punk, but they might be able to get some people back that couldn't probably before, but I don't think they'll ever go back. I don't
No, he
know.
want. I know CM Punk once told Triple H, "You need to wrestle me. I don't need to wrestle you." I was like, "Damn."
This is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Ow. Oh,
Oh,
they cut Excalibur off at the last second.
I noticed that.
Hey, sometimes you got to because he talks way too much and fast.
Yes, there's times where you can't understand them. I swear, there are times
Yeah,
where you cannot understand them.
that's why I feel like Excalibur's on every show. He commentates for Dynamite, Dark Elevation, Rampage. They need to sign another commentator, like another play-by-play commentator, like Mauro Ranello, Joey Styles.
Yeah,
There's someone they can sign. I mean, train. I mean, sign a. Oh, what I care, sign an indie commentator.
Whoa. Yeah.
I mean,
You
there's
see,
someone.
you see Danielson just lay him out with that shot to the head.
Yeah. Uh, AEW should stop using too many indie guys. Noah look. Yeah, I agree. Probably on Dark, they could use some of their own talent since they got over 100 signed wrestlers, and only probably
Hmm.
like 40% of them, maybe 50% is getting used on a weekly basis. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not bad to use some indie guys, but there should be a limit to how many you use, because you eventually got to use your own talent. Because like that's why you signed them for they're exclusive to AEW,
Right.
which some guys can take indie bookings, like Ethan Page. Where's Ethan Page been at lately? Last time we seen him was on Rampage, pick up a win, and that
Yeah. Oh yeah.
what's
Rampage.
that guy's name? Uh, Jade Cargill's manager. That I forget his name, but he gave him that card. It looks like he's going to be joining him or whatever.
Yeah.
So is Lee
Sure does.
Moriarty.
Yeah. I forget
So
his name myself.
hopefully that leads into something.
I mean, look, it couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt
Yeah,
at all. It could be a nice boost.
yeah. We saw. I wonder what he's in. Was not in the match, but he's the timekeeper for the 2 out of 3 falls match.
Hmm.
Court Steamboat.
Yeah, but Ethan Page has had this whole thing going to where he wants more time on TV. He's saying, "Why am I not on TV more?" I'm like, dude, you're on right now.
Mhm.
You're taking up the whole time complaining about how you're not on TV.
Mhm. I think Ethan Page should go solo now because he's been with the group with the American Top Team. Now they're just going to put him in another group.
Hmm.
I guess Scorpio Sky's going to be out a bit more because he hasn't been seen since he lost against Wardlow. I'm thinking he's still injured. He just came
I think
back to
so.
drop the belt. Mhm.
So I think Daniels is running on all cylinders tonight, though. So you
Yeah,
can
this
tell
is
the
like
last match he wasn't all there.
yeah. I believe the last match was his first match back from his
Hmm.
injury. Oh, that was good back. This is probably going to go to a third bout. Like Garcia will get one, and Danielson will get the other. Then it'll be
Yeah,
settled. I wish they do on a pay per view like a 2 out of 3 falls match, but like how they did Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like the first match is in a falls count anywhere. Then the second match is in a
hmm,
I don't know a steel cage, and the third match is in something else.
yeah,
Like one of that was one of my favorite feuds of all time. Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Like
hell yeah. That had so many great matches that came out of it, and so many people that were incorporated into the whole thing.
Shawn Michaels got whooped throughout the rivalry, the feud most of the time, but he won. I
Hmm.
think he won a few matches. He beat him for the world title. I think.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody knows that HBK was always better than Triple H. I mean, the only thing Triple H had on him was a sledgehammer. That's the only thing that made him better than HBK.
And he had no evolution that
Yeah,
like that. But I think Shawn Michaels beat him a few times during their feud. But like they feuded for one time. Uh, they feuded for a few months. Then they took a break. And then they came back like a year later
yeah,
and they restarted the feud.
yeah. I remember that. I remember
I
Triple
like
H had staged that whole attack on him and was trying to
yeah.
figure out who did it, and then Triple H was finally like, "I did it."
uh,
Oh, awesome! We got a Fight Forever promo going down in the corner of the screen.
Yeah, you're in. Oh man, that sign. I'm surprised they let that sign go out. Someone that had.
Garcia hit him with those elbows to the jaw. Danielson.
A sharp. Well, looked like he's gonna go for a sharpshooter there, but so I think the first fall is gonna be whoever wins gonna be it's gonna get the win by submission. That's the way it's looking.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Oh snap! Danielson has a triangle sleeper, but it's okay. Oh, now Garcia lifted him. Oh snap! He's gonna try. Oh, that was a snug power driver. Look at that lock Garcia has on. You telling me Garcia won't be a great fit for the Combat Club?
oh did he Garcia got the
Damn,
first
he is out.
Garcia got the first fall.
Yeah, he got the first fall.
See, if Garcia was smart, he'd be pinning him right now to get the second one. I
Hmm.
don't, I don't get that in some of these. Like, you've already got him once, go pin him again. Try to get the second fall out of the way. Or is that a rule that you have to let him get up? I don't know.
Yeah. By the way, friend of the channel, Bryce is refereeing the match.
Yeah, he's used every week.
Yeah.
He don't have a choice because they only have five referees, which five is enough. That's the last thing they need is referees not being used. That's the last thing they need.
Right.
Like five's good enough. Like Earl Hebner signed with them, but I only did that one match of Cody versus Dustin.
Yeah.
But he got fired from WWE. I don't know what for, but
Yeah, I heard about that. I never knew what he got fired for either.
like I heard it was for merchandise that he was selling that was WWE's, and he was making the money off of it. And
Oh shit! Yeah, okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
I
He would
think that
take
was it.
merchandise and go sell it on his own. Like he
Yeah,
would
make
just take
money.
it from like the shows or whatever, and then just tag his own price to it and pocket the
Yeah,
money.
I think it was him and someone else. I think it was him and his son, maybe. I don't know.
And think about this though. As long as he was working for the company, how long do you think he was doing that before he got caught?
Probably years because
Think
he was
about
with
that,
he's been there. He was with them for a long time. He probably did that for years. How he didn't get caught before that, I don't know.
man.
But he was one of my favorite referees, especially when him and Ric Flair was in the ring together.
Yeah. No, him and
His
Triple H had a beef too for a long time.
yeah, I remember in TNA he had the he had the wrestling a match.
Yeah, I did see that.
I forget who it was against, but
I think he had wasn't he the one that EC3 was demanding to do the pin count? I
yeah,
forget.
I know.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he was like, "Get down there, count to 3."
I think his son got fired, or I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
happened. I forget what all happened in
I
that,
think it
but
was his son.
like when I got back into wrestling in 2015, I of course watched WWE for the most part, but I also watched Impact a little. Like
Yeah.
it was on the downfall of Impact, but
Mm-hmm.
they had when I got back into like they had the Hardys, some guys I never even heard of like EC3, Moose. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Moose wasn't there at the time, but they had EC3, Rockstar Spud, who is Drake Maverick in WWE. A lot of the ones in
Yeah,
NXT, a lot of the ones in NXT now were from Impact, like well, the LA Knight, Eli Drake. I will never call him LA Knight. I'm so
Xavier
used to
Woods was there for a while. Austin
yeah,
Creed
yeah, he was one of the best, and
or Consequences Creed. I forget which one he went with.
he was one of the best in the X division.
Yeah,
Like the main people that was feuding was EC3 and Matt Hardy. When I watched it, then out of nowhere Vader wrestles a match,
yeah,
but it was you could see it was the on downfall of Impact. Dixie Carter just they had a Drew Galloway, Drew McIntyre,
yeah. They did. He was a champion for a while.
Bobby Lashley.
Yep. MVP was there for a while.
Yeah, he'll never be brought back for what he did. Well, it's under new management now, but I don't know. But he went off script and called out Impact and all kinds of stuff, and then he got fired the next day.
Damn.
I better pretend some of the Hulk Hogan stuff because Hulk Hogan was still. It was his last few weeks in the company. Like he was fixing to part ways.
Mhm.
I personally like MVP's TNA thing better than his WWE's.
Yeah.
I like MVP. I don't know why he doesn't wrestle anymore. He just
I think it has something to
manages.
do with his legs.
That's probably why he has that cane everywhere he
Yeah.
goes.
I mean, every now and then he'll pop up in a match, but he won't do much though. Not as much as he used to do.
Danielson gets the next one. He
Oh,
barely
Danielson got it.
he barely got that.
Man, that was so close, man.
Is Danielson bleeding?
Jeez.
Yeah, it looks like Danielson's
Yeah, we're tied at 1-1, 1-1.
next one wins. I knew it would
And
go to
Gar-
best three.
and Garcia just went right back in, pounded on his head. Oh snap!
He did lose it. Jericho said he didn't lose it.
Yeah, he did.
Jericho's a good heel. I think he's a better heel than he is a face.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that. More entertaining.
It's gonna happen.
Oh snap! I'm both on the top.
Oh,
Oh, Garcia hits him back with another elbow.
that was a good German suplex.
Oh,
I ain't never seen it done like that from the top. So
I forget what they call it. It's like a spider German suplex when they hang on to the top rope.
yeah, it definitely looks like a something like that. Like you don't even have to say that name, and it makes you think of a spider
Yeah.
just by the way it was done. What is this House of Dragon? I know it's an HBO Max thing that they're promoting.
I
Oh,
guess it's a
serious heel.
spinoff of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, or Lord of the Rings, or something like that, like a spinoff or something like
Yeah.
that. It won't be too long before AEW starts talking about their renewal with Warner Media because we're almost into the fall. So
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're the last time they were renewed, it was through 2023. So fall would be
Hmm.
when they would start their negotiations.
Yeah.
I feel like they've for Dynamite they've improved every week, especially with CM Punk back now and possibly Kenny Omega back. I think
Hmm.
the numbers will go up.
I mean,
And
viewership has been pretty good, so I'm thinking that they're not going to go any. They're not going to have AEW go anywhere since I know they want to keep those eyeballs on their channel.
now I know Rampage, their ratings are a bit iffy, but this last Friday they did increase and they got the best number in probably months.
Well,
Like
that's
they got,
good.
and they used, and the card they used was kind of a mid card, and they put a better rating up than what they would do putting bigger names on the card. That was kind of weird that they had
Hmm.
like Sunny Kiss, the Trustbusters, some
Yeah.
other people that they don't use all the time, and they drew a bigger rating than some of the bigger name people like Ricky Starks, Jay Lethal, Danhausen. Wait, Danhausen was on that show. Yeah, he was on that
Yeah, he
show.
was.
But it was just that was really weird. And but they got the Trustbusters again on Rampage this Friday. So if they're
Hmm.
draws, then they'll keep the rating steady. I think they got
And then you have
500.
Sonny Hill going turning heel and joining up with them.
Yeah, if well, they got like 500,000 something. Like that's huge for Rampage when they've only been getting 300, 400,000. If they can get at least get to 575, 590, then I will admit Trustbusters are a draw. But they got to keep it up. Like you can't just do it one week and fall the next. You gotta,
Right.
and not. It's not just on them. It's on AEW. Like need
Yeah,
to
it's on
keep it up.
TK.
But if they do, then yeah, the Trustbusters are pretty big. They're going to be a big draw.
I mean, I think done the right way, they could be a draw. They could be done
And
the right way.
Parker, it was his first match on TV, and he drew a big rating like that.
Hmm.
So
I mean, of course, the obvious similarities to Brock Lesnar. I mean,
yeah,
like they could be like clones.
yeah, it's kind of obvious that there ain't no hiding that.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you could hide him not looking like Brock Lesnar. But he said over and over he doesn't want to be the next Brock Lesnar. He wants to be the next. He wants to be him.
Right.
So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but maybe translate that into English.
Bet you something dirty.
Yeah, I bet it is too. Try to copy
um,
him.
I'm kidding. If it's not anything dirty, I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm just joking.
But wherever you're watching from, thanks for watching.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I don't know how to pronounce your name either. Marita, Marie.
Gracias for your participation on watching the podcast. Did you get a translation?
Yeah, I'll try to put it in. I can't copy and paste it for some reason, so I'm going to type it out.
Hmm.
I swear if it's something.
Uh-oh. The LaBelle lock. The guy that move is named after, he just passed away. Gene LaBelle.
That makes no.
What?
I translate it, and that doesn't look like anything. Like I put that out, the translate was like that to English is not passing the flight.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Well, thanks for watching nonetheless.
yeah. Uh, in the catched up, he's not in America anymore. He stayed for 4 months and he had to go back to Japan.
Hmm.
He'll be back for sure, but
Yeah, I heard Triple H was looking out for him.
yeah, and he said that he's not interested in signing with WWE.
That makes sense.
He said he likes it at AEW. That's where he hopes to sign one day and hopefully be there full time eventually.
I mean, hell yeah, he's a great fit for AEW. In the crowd, they've already fell in love with the guy. I mean, the guy already he's already over big time with AEW fans. So why not? If he
Yeah.
ever does decide to sign, I'll be happy.
I know he's with that DDT. I don't know if he has a contract there or like what kind of deal
I
they
mean, I
have,
think he's
but
pretty much done a lot of he's done a lot of stuff for DDT. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's won gold there.
I think they could sign him maybe by 2023, 24, like full time.
Yeah, yeah, because he could have a contract, that he has obligations to
Yeah.
fulfill.
And he would probably want to move to the U.S. full time to be able to be there full time.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for somebody that's primarily wrestling in Japan, that's a big step. That's a huge
Yeah.
step. You know.
I think he could be the next Shinsuke, but better than Shinsuke. Like make it further and being a possibly world champion.
I've heard the same thing. I've been hearing that a lot. Him being compared to Shinsuke.
And it's not Shinsuke's fault either. It's booking what screwed
Yeah.
him up. Like but they watered him down so much that he's not even a big name in WWE anymore. He's just a mid carder now. That's what they've treated him like.
Hmm.
Yeah, well
Oh.
for the power. He wasn't able to get him out.
Oh,
I
he's
think
going for another pin. Oh, I thought he was going for another pin, but he's
yeah,
picking him back up.
I think Danielson's fixing. He's gonna get the third fall by submission.
Yeah, I think he's gonna knock him out.
He's got the label out. Yeah, I
Yep,
think
he's got it in now. I think.
he's gonna put him to sleep.
Oh yeah, he has that label locked in good.
Or oh yeah, that looks painful.
And, and Garcia is squirming too.
Oh,
You see, Danielson keeps hitting them elbows, man.
that's it.
See, he's gonna. Oh, dude can't
Danielson.
defend himself. He's gonna call the match.
Yeah,
Told you.
that's it.
Danielson pulls it off.
Now that was an amazing. Well, I guess you consider it a match. When I when 2 out of 3 falls, but like that
That
was the
was
very first.
great.
That was a good opening match. I took up most of the first hour, but well, the CM Punk Moxley promo, but
Wow, that was a brutal, bloody match, man. It got bloody.
yeah,
Ugh, jeez.
it was a very good paced match, technical match. Nothing fast, nothing slow.
Well executed. Loved it. That was awesome.
I see when
And look at that storytelling. Garcia is still going after him. I love that ring psychology. I love it. You see how Garcia he's not gonna give up. He's not gonna give up. He wants to beat this guy. And look at
yeah,
Danielson giving him that respect. I gotta give it to him. I mean,
that's
you
one of
gotta
the best
respect
matches
that.
he's put on in AW.
Yeah. You tell me Garcia wouldn't be a great fit in the combat club, in the Blackpool Combat Club. He would be an awesome fit there. I mean, silly sports entertainment gimmick aside, the dude is
Yeah,
badass in the ring. The dude is good in the ring.
I think he's gonna try to shake his hand, but something's gonna go on. I think Jericho's gonna do something. He's on commentary, so I don't trust. I don't trust him. Yes, I knew it. I knew Jericho would do something. I knew it.
Jericho's gonna mess it all up, of course.
But Garcia's just. Oh, I don't trust that. You watch Garcia's gonna start hitting on Danielson. I don't know, but I sort of trust people around here.
You see the look on Jericho's face, like, did you just pull me off of him? But man, if they were to do
Oh,
that with Garcia and have him kind of be conflicted, that would be great storytelling.
oh,
I think that's where they're going with it.
very
Either that, or
thinkable.
he's or Garcia's gonna be playing possum as soon as he gets Danielson up. He'll kick him right in the balls.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't trust people in these type of situations because I've seen enough of them over the years.
But you got to give it to Garcia though, man. I mean, these last few matches with Danielson, you kind of see his heart. You know what I'm saying?
He
You see
first match
the passion that he has for the business.
they had, he won Garcia, and this one, this time not. Well, he technically won this match. He won one of them,
Hmm.
but Danielson got the most wins out of it.
You see, Garcia could have attacked, but he chose not to. See, I like what they're going with that. It's kind of having him feel conflicted.
Yeah,
Like part of him does have respect for Danielson, and then the other half of him wants to be loyal to the Jericho Appreciation Society.
hmm? This is gonna be a good match on Rampage.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Pulled out a piece of gum.
uh,
Keith Lee pulled out a piece of gum. It's like, dude, your breath is kicking.
oh man,
Oh, that was good. That was so subtle too. He just slid the piece of gum into the frame. Oh, that was great.
yeah.
Get an Outback Steakhouse commercial. Food does look delicious though. I can't deny that.
Corey, if any of you guys think WWE might move to Netflix? Yeah, I heard something about that. I don't think they'll. I don't think they'll do like how do they do a live show on Netflix? Like how would they do that?
Hmm.
Like
I think they might. I think they might do like shows from like the WWE studios and put them on Netflix.
yeah, like I don't see them. Like people are saying like they're going to do Raw and SmackDown on Netflix. And like that would lose a lot of exposure from WWE.
Right.
Not everyone has access to Netflix.
And plus Fox, they have a dog in that fight too. So Fox doesn't
Yeah,
want them to go on Netflix. They're not going to go.
yeah, their deal doesn't expire till 2024 or something, 2025. So and
Yeah.
they've been with USA for years for Raw. Like
Hmm.
probably maybe 20 plus years, or maybe
Yeah.
15 plus.
Yeah. Off and on because I remember they left them with TNN and then Spike and then they came back to USA.
I think they're fun like they are. They don't need a. Now, if they're forced off, yeah, you're gonna have to. But I don't see them being forced to move because their SmackDown averages close to 2 million a week. Raw's
Yeah.
Raw does 1.7, 1.8 million. Its rating isn't a problem for them.
No, not at all. I mean, they're happy with what they're seeing.
They just need the product itself,
Yeah.
but it's improving. You know, no, I'm not gonna go to say it's better than AEW, but they're on the right track to getting
Hmm.
getting better at being watchable again.
Yeah. Most definitely. I mean, because Raw the last few weeks has not been bad. I had to be honest. It's actually been pretty
Yeah,
good the
I
last few
watched.
weeks.
I didn't watch it. What are they doing out here for? You weren't invited.
Nobody invited you.
Who is this?
Tony Neeson, Smart Mark. Why are they coming out? Were
Moxley.
they even scheduled?
Moxley comes out of nowhere and
That was hilarious.
what's going?
Moxley fell too.
Uh, well, thank you, Moxley. Thank you.
Ah, and they're keeping it going. I like how they're keeping the
Yes,
story going with him and Sam
like
within
we
the
were
within
saying,
the whole show.
that when it like
Yeah.
doing that they should keep it going all night. You're not getting the match tonight, but
But I don't mind them teasing it all night though.
I hate when
You
they do
know,
that. Like it's not gonna come out.
man.
He's gonna come from behind. I bet. Oh,
Folks are looking back. So I'm thinking, is him? He's coming from behind.
dude, why is all
I
these
see a couple
people?
of
Come on,
okay,
all
because
these
I saw a couple of people looking behind, so I thought he was gonna come from behind.
all these people. Pat Buck and all these people. Just let them go at it. Come on,
They're gonna
Moxley.
do just like a gym coach holding Moxley back.
Moxley and CM Punk needs to start beating up on the security guards.
Yeah,
So,
get
well,
them out of the way.
Claudio's out there now. They'll never be able to fight with all this. These
No.
people. That's why everyone needs to start beating up on these security guards. Get them out of the way. Hey, where's Wardlow at when you like? Wardlow's destroyed a bunch of those security guards, so he probably wouldn't mind doing it again. So
I wouldn't mind watching it either. That was fun to watch him just throwing the security guards everywhere. That was awesome.
I like when he threw that security right into the trash can.
That was great. I could
Some of
watch
the,
that on loop. I could watch that over and over and over.
I don't think that's the last of it tonight that we're going to see of.
I hope not. I mean, I'm pretty sure that something's going to happen at the end of the show.
What was I saying before that? Oh, I saw this Monday on Raw. I didn't watch it live, but I had it on tape. But Drew McIntyre versus Kevin Owens was a very, very good match.
Mm.
Uh, it wasn't a winner because the Usos, but the match was a very, very good match. I think them two feuding over a world title it'd be really good.
Hell yeah, and they're bringing back the prize fighter gimmick with Kevin Owens too. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Then Drew McIntyre, Ricky Steamboat, and Jericho.
I remember that the match they had at WrestleMania. That was actually really good, like really good.
I'm glad he's doing something besides doing the timekeeper thing and is able to get on screen a
Yeah,
bit more.
I mean you have Ricky the Dragon
Uh,
Steamboat there. I mean you're gonna have him do a couple of things on camera. Maybe not wrestle, but
I think he's fixing to hit this one. Yes, I knew it.
oh, he put his hands on him. He put the hands on the dragon. Are you crazy?
I knew he was gonna do something. Got a
Oh, that
little
was
bit too.
awesome.
Hey, he did get physical tonight. That's
We got a
good.
little, yeah, we saw a little action from Steamboat. That's great.
See, that was his final match. That was a good moment. Not risking your life with the pacemaker,
Yeah,
get, passing out twice during the match, to getting drunk before the match.
yeah. I mean, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like, he knew what kind of match he was in, and he was like, "Screw it! I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna go eat whatever I want to eat. I'm not gonna get any kind of rest, and I'm gonna go out there and perform my last match, and it's gonna be great." It's like, what
Disaster.
is it? It was. I'm
It
glad he
sounds like
survived. You know.
and now he's saying that he shouldn't have called that match his last match. He doesn't need to wrestle anymore.
Oh God, let that be, please. I hope that's it.
It's
I
nothing for him to
mean,
prove. It was a liability having him out there one time in a tag match, but again,
yeah, who else would have proved that though?
only the one who put that show on, Carl Thompson. He's the only
I'm pretty
one.
sure they got that dude, the dude who allowed him to have him. You know, the commission probably swayed a certain way to let the old man go.
Yeah, because you got to have some type of license. Like he's not a licensed wrestler anymore because he's retired. So
Yeah,
I don't know how that worked out. They probably
probably got
allowed
a
it because
chunk of the purse.
maybe because
Probably,
it was a tag. Come on, that sucked.
Are you serious?
We'll break up now.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
I was gonna break up. Bunch of losers now.
That was like what, 10 seconds?
They're jobbing them out. Well, it's time for varsity blondes to go their separate ways.
Yeah,
Now, what are you doing out here now? No one
got
asked
the
for you.
ass family, got the ass family out here having a family moment.
Wait, what?
Oh, I see. I think I see
Oh man.
what's going on. They turned on Daddy. They turned on Daddy ass. Are you kidding me?
Well,
The ass boys turned on him.
already acclaimed.
They signed
Get
with Stokely.
ran at it. Ran like
And the Acclaim are gonna come out and rescue Billy Gunn. Really?
running like a scalded dog. You
Billy
wanted too
Gunn
much.
was one of the first ones who attacked when they went heel, and then now they're gonna come out and rescue.
Yeah.
In fact, he was the one that did the first attack when they went heel because he had hit what's his face first, and then they jumped him.
I don't like how they jobbed them out like that. The varsity blondes. That could have been a decent match. Ugh. Well,
That was pretty sucky.
well, there's that. That might be the lowest point of the night. Like something I didn't like, but
Yeah, well, that
like
could have been done better.
like so far tonight's been good. But besides that, then now you're just gonna side with them when you were the one that attacked the acclaimed. A lot of double standards going on here. I mean, Matt Hardy used private party for money. Then he admits it to Christian.
Yeah, he totally admits it.
Now this. Now what? Since Jericho's heel, is him and MJF gonna be buddy buddy back together? Like nothing.
Oh God.
The story progresses though.
Yeah, the story progresses.
So I enjoyed that.
This Sanjay is so pissed off, dude. Yeah, I love it. Sanjay is hotter than Lethal is, man.
Sanjay Dutt is the
I was like,
best
why is he
manager.
so angry?
He is the best manager in AEW. He gets so
Oh,
fired up when he's not in the one
I
wrestling.
enjoy that. I enjoy it. He starts ripping off his tie and everything.
Oh man, Satnam Singh in a suit. Uh, Life After Death 2, the Acclaimed is such a great. Yeah, I think that the Acclaimed is one of the best tag teams in AEW right now.
Yeah, I
Besides,
agree with that too.
like there's a lot of injuries right now with tag teams like Red Dragon's out and a few others, but um, FTR is kind of injured. But I feel like the
Hmm.
Acclaimed should be next in line to be the tag champions. Uh, they're over with the crowd. They're fan
Big
favorites for
time,
sure.
yeah.
They're fan favorites for sure. So hopefully the Acclaimed, this is still going on with them, but I hope possibly at the very end of this year they get to win the tag titles.
I hope so too. I mean, because it'll be well deserved. Those guys are awesome. They're great in the ring. The fans love them. Why not? You know.
But FTR is eventually going to have to get a title shot because they've been number one for like months now, and they haven't got an AEW title shot, a tag team title shot. So
Yeah, that's true.
they're going to have to get it at some point. You can't just keep them at number one and you never
Hmm.
get it. But once Red Dragon comes back, or I don't even know why they brought them back on TV. Adam calling them if they weren't cleared to come back
I mean, I guess maybe to kind of you know promote the trios.
because now everyone thought that the Undisputed Elite was going to be in it.
Yeah,
Now they're not. But Bobby Fish is not injured, so I don't know why he's not at least on Dark or doing something.
I know, right? That's puzzling me. If they're able to do something, why isn't he in the ring?
I know he had one match on Dark Elevation, but no. I believe at least Kyle O'Reilly will be back by sometime this year.
Hmm.
I don't know about Adam Cole, but I
Hoping for
wish that
speedy recovery on these people, man, because like
yeah,
they get hurt right when they're in the middle of a hot angle. That sucks, you know.
especially Chris Statlander.
Yes,
6 to 8 months she's going to be out.
that man, that sucks.
But I feel like it should be an open challenge. Whoever's TBS champion, and Statlander wins it right there. Like she wins it on the
Hmm.
spot of her return.
I would not be upset at that at all. In fact, I would love that. I would invite that because I mean, she deserves it more than anybody that any one of the women in there working for that company. She deserves it,
Yeah,
if not more.
she's pretty much been there since day one. Of course, she wasn't signed
Yeah,
there day one, but she's been there from the beginning.
yeah.
Like she worked as a jobber on Dark to become one of the best in the women's division.
Now I'm telling you, once she gets that, the crowd will lose their mind. It's gonna be awesome.
Death Triangle.
It's just like when Danhausen finally gets a win. That crowd, they're gonna go nuts when he finally gets a win.
Who? Danhausen.
Yeah.
I think he's won. Well, not in a singles match, but he hasn't gotten a single pin. I don't think
No, he has not yet, at least.
he's won a few matches, but I think he may have had a dark match in one. But most
Hmm.
of his matches on TV, he hasn't got the win. People he was with, like Hook, got the win for him. But
Yeah.
that's all right, I guess. Let's see his record. Danhausen he's 3-2, won 3 matches, he's won one singles match.
Hmm.
So, but most of them has been, well, he's been carried. But Corey Big, Death Triangle's back. Yeah, this is Lucha Bros has been on the Pack is back in AEW and
Yeah,
Jungle
yeah. I'm
Boy.
happy to see them back though.
I think tonight they need to announce some matches for All Out because we're only 2 weeks
Hmm.
away. No matches announced is the trios finals. That's it. So
Yeah.
I think they'll need to at least announce 3 matches tonight. Like announce. They can go ahead and announce the obvious, like CM Punk versus Moxley,
Yeah.
Christian Cage versus Jungle Boy. The crowd got kind of silent there for, when I turned off the music.
Yeah, I know, right? I noticed that too.
What t-shirt did he wear?
What shirt is that?
What is the shirt supposed to say? Because I didn't see anything offensive. I don't know. Someone could be like someone could just eat something and they're offending someone.
I know, right?
Like what I'm wearing right now is Owen Hart shirt is offending someone right now.
It
Somehow,
could
somewhere,
be.
it's offending someone.
People find ways to get offended about anything these days.
I mean,
Anything.
if you're that sensitive and you're that, you get offended that easy. I don't know how you make it in the real world, and I don't know how you make it
I mean,
because there's a
I don't know.
lot
It's
of
it's become such. It's become a time where people have to watch what they say because
yeah.
of the fact that somebody is going to be like offended over like let's say a shirt or a joke or it's stupid. I mean, I get being politically correct, but I mean there are people that take it way too far.
Yeah, they're taking it to the point where like what you're wearing is offensive, what you're eating is offensive.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're that offensive, you get that easy offended. I don't know how they make it in the real day to day work, the day to day world, in person around
exactly.
people. There's no, of course you're gonna say no. I knew he was gonna say that.
He does all this. He does all this, and then when he's finally challenged, he's like, "No, I don't want to fight
You wanted made it out of him, so
you."
damn.
Oh damn. Oh, Christian has been savage these last few promos, though. I mean, he brings up his dead dad, all that shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he has no limits.
He said, "You got a little personal, but I understand." That coming from Christian, that was that was rich.
New York said no, so I'm saying
The crowd calling bullshit up. Oh, that crowd is hot tonight, man. I'd
Then
be
a
doing the
couple
same thing if I was sitting in the crowd. Like, you gonna keep listening to his BS, or you gonna punch him?
I mean, you've been wanting to attack him for weeks. Now's the time to do it.
You come back home.
Come back home. Yeah, after all that, come back
God,
home.
Christian is such a douchebag, man. He's such a douche. Oh God, it's
Yes.
hilarious just how much of an asshole he is. See, I knew they were gonna go to blows. Jungle Boy could not wait.
Yes, he said it. Skull the dog. Jim Ross said it.
Oh,
Yeah, this West Virginia crowd's really into it tonight. They're
hell yeah.
they're hot tonight. I like a hot crowd, not a quiet.
Mm,
Now, if they're quiet, it means if you're doing something wrong with the show, it's
right.
boring. No one cares.
With a hot crowd, they become part of the show.
Yeah, like if I was a wrestler and come to promo, like I wouldn't care as long as they booed or cheered. At least they're
Yeah.
reacting to you instead of just standing there in silence. Like standing there in silence, you've done. You're not doing your job, I guess.
Right.
I'd rather have a full crowd booing me than no reaction.
Jungle Boy done snapped, boy.
Yeah, I bet
Like
Chris is.
Jungle Boy's turning into Jungle Man.
Yep, they got to change that name in a few years. Because a boy does grow up to be a man. I bet Chris is devastated that the gun club kind of split ways,
Yeah, I know he was a huge fan of the Ash Boys.
but he's devastated.
Ass Boys turned on Daddy Ass. Yeah,
There's a lot of people turning on each other now.
yeah, I've
Hobbs,
noticed that.
Hobbs turned on Stark. Gun Club turned on Billy Gunn. The Undisputed Elite turned on. They turned against the Young Bucks.
Yeah, it's been a number of heel turns lately.
I wonder what the next match will be. Probably the women's match. I guess the main event's going to be the 6-man tag.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Return of Kenny Omega. They'd probably put that at the end. Because I can't think of
Because
anything
I've seen
else.
a, I, I mean, me neither. I mean, I've seen there's fans out there with Kenny Omega shirts on. If you notice,
If it's not Kenny Omega, then maybe it's Kota Ibushi, the Young Bucks, maybe that.
oh
But if it's not him, then there's no other person it could be besides Kenny Omega.
yeah,
I feel like it
hmm.
has to be him at this point. They built it up so much that if it is Hangman, I don't know. I'm supposed to play that off.
Hmm.
Or is he going to go back to his old gimmick in ROH, his jobber gimmick, saying that wasn't
You never
Hangman. That
know.
was like that's not Hangman. That this is, or I don't know what he went by. back then.
Hmm.
In the rankings, I didn't see this, but they got updated rankings. Hangman's number one, Hobbs
Oh,
two, Garcia three, Jay Lethal four, and Darby five.
oh, interesting.
Since Daniel
Hmm.
Garcia lost, tonight, he'll be bumped down.
Yeah, I imagine
Uh,
so.
um, OFTR.
Dax the Axe. I like that. That's cool.
Jack Tarwood versus Jay Lethal next week.
We got it. We got it. It's official.
Surprised it wasn't a six-man tag with Wardlow and FTR versus Sundam Singh, Lethal, and Sanjay Dutt.
Hmm.
Kylan King's back. I would sign her for Ring of Honor.
Good for her getting some TV time.
Yeah, like they haven't used her. Like she was never signed to AEW. Like she was when the pandemic started. They just kept using her
Hmm.
on Dark, and sometimes Don just kept using her. But eventually, when they went back on the road, they just stopped using her because they had to go on the different states, and it's
Hmm.
hard to use her. Tony Storm. Yeah, Tony Storm's winning this match. There's no way she's losing this.
Well, she looks amazing. Yeah, I love what's going on between Thunderstorm. I'm loving what's brewing between those two.
Yeah, she's Tony Storm's still number one in the rankings, so she's getting a title shot. Probably at all out against Thunder
Hmm.
Rosa. I got Tony Storm winning this time. Since the last time was at Forbidden Door and Thunder Rosa won.
I think Tony Storm would be a good choice for somebody to have the belt. I wouldn't be upset at that. If Thunder Rosa was going to lose it, yeah, I'd be happy for her to lose it to Tony Storm. I wouldn't have a complaint about that.
I mean, I will say that ever since they signed her to AEW, they've really used her well, putting her
Yeah,
in big matches on Dynamite, Rampage, putting her in matches on Dark, getting her some wins. Like a lot of the matches she's won in AEW has been big matches.
I mean she's definitely being utilized way better than she was in WWE, and I'm
Oh
happy to
yeah.
see that.
No, I don't know who should beat Jade now. I would say Athena, but I don't know. I just don't see her winning it yet.
I mean, it seems like they're propping Athena up to win it. Yeah,
I
and I
would
wouldn't
say
be surprised if they do end up having Jay drop it to Athena.
if it if they don't have Athena get the belt, then I don't know who else could win it at this point.
Yeah, because Jamie Hayter's hurt now, so from what I've heard, she's injured.
Yeah, she got a broken nose. She won't be out
So
for too long. She'll be out for maybe a few weeks.
yeah, because I would
Or
like to
she
see
could,
something going between those two.
or she could come back and wear that, the what's that thing they wear on their face and they break their nose.
Oh yeah, Sheamus wore it for a while. The nose guard.
Cody Rhodes wore it forever.
Yeah, I liked when he did it. That was pretty cool when he did it actually, because he made it. I mean, he went like over the top with it whenever he wore his. It was funny.
He played Dashing Cody Rhodes, and
Yeah.
like his gimmick was his looks, and he wore that thing to part of his character. That he didn't want his
Hmm.
he didn't want his face messed up.
So he literally became the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I remember he had that pencil thin mustache that he used to that he had when he was dashing Cody.
Yeah. No, when with FTR, like, did they mention a match at All Out? Like, I never heard of.
I don't know if I think what I think they did mention one, but I don't know because I thought what's his face was hurt still.
Because
I thought
all
Dax was
all
still hurt.
yeah, like all I heard was Dax was challenging Lethal to a one-on-one match next week. I never heard anything about like an all-out match official. Because people on
Yeah, I
Twitter
didn't hear anything about it.
saying that they announced something. I
Hmm.
haven't.
So I guess Dax has been cleared then.
But if so, that kind of sucks because Wardlow. I mean, the TNT title hasn't been defended on pay-per-view since All Out last year. Like, why can't the title be defended on pay-per-view? Like, is there a reason for that, or?
I don't know. It's a good question though.
I would say it'd be the network, but they're able to use the TBS title on pay per view. So
Hmm.
if they're able to use the TBS title on pay per view, then they can use the TNT title.
I'm sure. Yeah.
If I was booking it, I would be doing Wardlow versus Hangman Page for TNT title at All Out.
Oh, that's good.
No, Wardlow would win, but they give Hangman something to like go for since he's
Yeah.
not in the world title picture, and give Wardlow a great competitor, the TNT title.
Yeah. You can still have and you can still have Hangman look strong at the end.
They I don't know why they're against that because even when Sammy was champion, they didn't like didn't defend the title. Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess it is added all out. It's AEW TNT champion Wardlow and FTR versus Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, and Satnam Singh all out.
Alrighty. There we go. It's official.
Well, they will never let that title be defended on pay per view. Why? I don't see why. Because I mean, they crowned the first champion, the first TNT champion on pay per view.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes beat Lance Archer, so I don't get that.
Me neither.
But hey, at least they're on the pay per view because FTR wasn't even on the last pay per view.
Right. Oh, they're giving this match a good amount of time though. Actually.
Yep, it's 8:28. So
I mean, this match lasted longer than the Ass Boys match
yeah,
did. Uh,
that match only lasted a few seconds. I think
yeah, that was like the shortest match of the night.
maybe one of the shortest matches in AEW history.
Probably so, because that was like probably what 10 seconds.
Like I don't know because Danhausen and Tony Nese was pretty short. It has to be between one of those two.
Sweet cheeks music, I like that.
Tony Storm picks up the
uh,
win. It wasn't a surprise that Tony Storm was going to win that one.
hmm.
Yep, Corey. Then
Coming for
Tony
that
Storm
belt,
wins.
girl. Like, can we see a Thunder Rosa go heel or Tony go heel? Because I mean, one of them's gonna go heel. It's gonna happen.
Hmm. I see maybe Tony Storm going heel,
Yeah, I
but I
can
don't,
see that.
but I don't know because they lost. A lot of the women are heels now.
Hmm.
Trust Brushes ain't winning. You're not winning those trios titles. I don't even know how they're in this tournament because like they teamed up together like, maybe once in AEW on Dark. They're getting to be in the tournament. I don't see that. I don't see how that's possible. Penelope Ford versus Athena Rampage. I'm glad Penelope Ford's getting TV time already.
Yes. Oh, that's great.
She's not going to win, but well, I don't know. She might win, but I'm just glad she's on TV. She's getting used from being back from her injury.
Hmm.
Kip Sabian's just he's any week now, any time. I'm surprised that Miro didn't do anything or the House of Black.
Yeah, that's surprising because that's. I mean, I figured they're pushing that angle pretty strong.
Versus Zach Clayton. Hook's gonna win that match. Ain't no all out. Yep,
I'm
official.
going for
Tony
Hook.
Thunder Rosa versus Tony Storm. All out
Yep,
next Wednesday. Will
they did a
Osprey.
great job with the graphics on All Out. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Yep. Next week on Dynamite, it's Hardwood and Lethal. Hey,
Yep.
what? How?
What?
They're doing it next week.
Yes, they're gonna give it. They're gonna just. Yes, they're gonna give it away on TV.
So what's in store for the pay per view now?
Huh?
Who is CM Punk has to win that match. So are they
You
going
ca-
with their? So are they going to go with their original plans and have MJF come back and win the title at All Out? Or are they going to go back to their original plans?
Huh? I mean, cause I can see a CM Punk return being like imminent. I mean, I can feel it coming. It's just when are they gonna pull the trigger on that?
I mean, it's next week, and I think next week. Let's see how many weeks do they have left for pay per view. They're doing it next Wednesday, so
Yeah.
next week they'll be in Cleveland, Ohio. Next week's the last week for the pay per view. Right, next week's the go home episode. So how's that all supposed to? I don't know how that's supposed to work. I would have thought they would have saved that for the pay per view, but I don't know. I
I
don't know how
mean,
they're
yeah.
going
I
to
mean, that's a pay-per-view caliber match right there.
go home episode before the. I don't see how that's supposed to work out. And just building on MJF to come back and the go home episode, and
Hmm.
I don't know how that's supposed to work out.
Hmm. Those titles remind me of the old WCW TV title. That's what those look like.
Okay, is it going to be Kenny Omega? It's not Kenny Omega. That place is going to go.
They're gonna lose it.
I swear if it's Brandon Cutler, I swear that if the mystery guys,
Yeah, I heard something about that too. That it might be Brendan Keller. I was like, get the hell out of here, man.
they might, they might, they might as well lose the first round if that's who they come.
Right?
I hope not. Excalibur don't say that. They said on Twitter that they have a partner.
Yeah, they did.
They're always saying, "Oh God, they have."
If Brendan Carter
They're
takes off that jacket and gets in that ring, I'm gonna lose my mind. He's
they're
gonna
gonna
get in the
lose.
ring nonetheless, but if he gets ready to start doing the match, I am leaving.
Oh man, everyone's saying Kenny. Everyone's it's Kenny. He's got the paper.
This
Like his
gotta be
what?
Kenny. He's going through all that.
Like it's Kenny because Justin Roberts is doing the he's he's doing the Kenny Omega lines like everything he's accomplished.
Do we have the cleaner back? Okay, they're going through all that. That's definitely Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that's what they used to do with Kenny Omega.
That dude's losing his shit. That dude was losing his mind. You see that guy? This is great. This is great. Welcome back. This is awesome.
Kenny Omega. Glad it wasn't Johnny Omega.
All right, I think it may be safe to say that Kenny and the Bucks probably have this one on lock.
Don Callis is back too. What the?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what are they gonna do with him? Because I know he's coming back as a face. Apparently, where does that leave Don? Is Don gonna be a baby face also? I've never seen him as a baby face. I've always seen him as a heel manager.
They're winning this tournament now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a done deal now. Kenny's back.
Yeah, everyone in the tournament, you're screwed. Everyone's screwed.
Oh man,
He's kind of got a new look going. Or
yeah.
new jacket. I haven't seen him wear that before. They're Kenny Omega. He is back, Corey.
I think everybody's on notice now. That Kenny's back in town.
If they haven't, then they're real late to the party.
He looks good though. He looks like he's ready. Looks good. I'm happy to see him back.
I hope he's ready though.
Yeah, me too. I mean, hell, he's been out for so long. I mean, dude,
I feel like he's got to be
he has to
ready.
feel like and he still has a rep on his shoulder or a little thing on his shoulder.
Yeah, he does. I'm not surprised by that either. He's coming back. I feel like he's coming back too early. Because for him to have that thing on his arm,
Yeah, that's serious.
he's coming back way too early, I feel like. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd say he's maybe at 30%.
probably. I mean,
I don't know how this is going to.
he
This
couldn't
is
even
either.
get completely dressed up for the match. I mean,
Yeah, like he has to wear that thing. What if he's just wearing that and just fooling people?
I now that could be a total possibility because he is known to be a prankster when it comes down to that. He will troll folks.
So,
He can get in
with
there
it,
and just start going 100 top speed.
AJ's going back to Connecticut. I seen Well, they were showing it. Just took it off quickly.
Yeah, I just saw it. It wasn't even there that long. Oh, oh, that was nice. Some nice teamwork by the Young Bucks. Nice sequence. All right,
Let's see.
all right. Got Kenny Omega's first time back in the ring in a long time.
I'm kind of nervous about this because if he really is not 100%, then that could that's not going to go well.
Yeah, don't want. I don't want him to get any more messed up than he already is. As great of a competitor as he is in the ring, I don't want him to get even more messed up to where he has to stay out longer.
Yeah, or have to retire.
Yeah,
He looks good,
yeah.
but his arm doesn't look good. He couldn't get up.
Mhm. Now see the Kenny up before wouldn't have even he would landed right on his feet and tagged out. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't, he's not 100%.
So he's having to do a lot of tag team work instead of doing the.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is a smart idea or not.
I mean, because anybody who's seen Kenny Omega do that move before knows that he just bounces right back up to his feet like a kip up. But he couldn't
Yeah,
do it this time. I was so out. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm worried about him right now too.
yeah, because normally if he did that move, he'd be straight up.
Ooh, nice chop.
It looks like Kenny Omega might have to actually wrestle in this match to do a high flying.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely great. I mean, the injuries have definitely grounded him, if anything.
So he's gonna have to not do as much high flying as he normally would, and have to do some technical wrestling a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, distraction of the ref allows for the blind side hit of Kenny Omega.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying on Twitter that since next week's Punk versus Moxley, CM Punk wins and MJF goes against him at All Out, and he wins the belt like the original plan was supposed to be.
Hmm.
But I don't know how they're going to do that. Like that's the go home episode. You're not going to have any build for the world title at the pay per view. I don't know how that's supposed to work.
They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out somehow. They have to.
Something's going to happen.
I mean, it'd be a perfect time for MJF to return if he was going to make a return.
I would have personally saved that match for All Out, but because
Hmm.
now I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what TK has planned.
Yeah, because they got something planned for them to do it like that. They got something. Like something's gonna
'Cause-
happen at All Out.
You see, that's what, and they're getting good at doing that. They're getting good at kind of feeding the fans little bits and pieces and making them want more. And then when they finally get it, I mean, it blows their minds. And that's really good. Whenever they can do that, they can drop those subtle hints and plant those little seeds with long term storytelling and everything like that. That keeps you invested, keeps you wanting to watch it.
They're gonna need some big seats this time because only a week before the pay per view, and I don't know how it's gonna go down. But they got something in mind for them to do it like that
They have to.
because they want to just do that without having a plan for a world championship
Mm.
match at all out. They wouldn't do that. At least I wouldn't hope they would. I would hope they wouldn't.
I mean, but looking at Kenny, you can tell he's not at 100%. You can
No,
watch him, you can tell.
he's far from 100%. He's not even 90%. So maybe 30, 40%.
As much as I appreciate him doing what he's doing, I mean, if you're not 100%, I'd rather you not be out there because I don't want you getting any more injured than you already are. But that's just my personal opinion on it. I mean, and there's fans out there that that don't care about the wrestlers' well being. They just want to see him out there. Uh oh, he's going for both of them. Uh oh, Kenny joining in. They got it that time.
He's not
Mm, triple
100%
suplex. No, he's not.
because he just tried to, like, the one move, like, I would have done Hangman now. I think Hangman would have been a better choice now.
Man, I feel for Omega, dude. Can you imagine? He must be in such pain right now, though.
Shoot. I don't know how he's doing it.
Like for real, I don't know how he's doing it either. He's got to be in pain at this moment.
Oh, that didn't look too good. You see the way he landed there? Kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of hope Andrade then win now. But I don't think Kenny Omega's going to lose his first match
I mean,
back.
I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the same thing. They wouldn't make him lose on his return. Oh, damn! Yeah, Omega took that kick for real, right in the head. You see that?
Yeah. Mm. This is.
See, Omega looks like he's in pain, though. If you really look at him, he looks like he's in pain. Andrade had to move out of the way quick. He was gonna get ran over. You see that? Final break. I mean, right now they have the Young Bucks isolated right now. So basically, they have kind of control of the match.
Yeah, this isn't going to end well. This is not. I don't think this is going to end well with Kenny Omega.
And look at him though, man.
No, I'm not
I'm
saying.
sorry, dude. He
People
looks hurt
watching.
as fuck.
I'm not. Kenny Omega is probably one of the best wrestlers in AEW history. Maybe one of the best of all time. But
Yeah,
I don't know. It just feels like he came back way too soon. Because a lot of the moves he would do, he's not getting up as quickly as he would.
yeah.
Now, of course, he would get some ring rust from being out pretty long, but he's wearing the something. What's that? Something on his shoulder. He's
Yeah, it's definitely concerning because he's not. You can tell he's not moving at 100%. You can look at him and tell like he is in pain.
who did he get cleared
It's in his
by?
face.
How did he get cleared?
That's a good question.
How did he get cleared? Now, Chris Statlander can get cleared. I don't see how. Some way, somehow, he got cleared.
Jeez, I don't know.
Hey, he's a man for going through that kind of pain into a match like this. He's not.
And
He's going through a lot of. I bet a lot. He's going through a lot of pain.
yeah, and the main thing is he and Brian Danielson are a lot alike. Whether they're hurt or not, they still want to go in there and go. And if they're able to go in there and go, they can do it if they're able to go in there and go with some pain and still be able to pull off a good match, they'll work with pain. They'll deal with it. They don't care. They'll go in there as long as they can get through a match. They will perform when they're in pain. I mean, Danielson's known for doing that because back when he was in WWF or WWF, WWE, there were some matches where they didn't want him to even go in, and he was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm going. I'm going to wrestle." Oh, he got a boot right to the face. Oh no, that was a Nike right to the face. I forgot they're not wearing wrestling boots. Oh, they're not letting Kenny get that hot tag. Oh, there it is. But I'll give it to Kenny Omega, man. I mean, the average
Yeah,
man wouldn't go in there and do what he's doing with all he's been through. The average person would not be doing that, but he's like superhuman, you know.
got the Snapdragons
Oh,
down.
yep, he still got those.
Destroyed all three of them with that.
Oh, that was a nice one. That last one was the best.
He's in. I don't. Yeah, that's got to be in a lot of pain. I know Cody Rhodes was in a lot of pain when his last match at Hell in a Cell, but
Yeah,
I mean, both injuries are totally different. But
and Cody Rhodes, he was all swollen during that match. I mean, half his body was swollen.
yeah, the only reason he got cleared was because his pec was completely tore. There's nothing else left to tear.
Right, you can't hurt it anymore.
So
I
he
mean,
he had an option to not wrestle or wrestle, and he decided to wrestle.
yeah.
Kenny
I think
Omega,
the same thing happened to Mister Wonderful, but with his arm, and he went back too early, and his arm never looked right again. Like if you ever seen Mister Perfect's arm, not Mister Perfect, Mister Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, if you've ever seen his arms, like one is bigger than the other
dude, that
because he
was
tore one of the muscles off the bone, and he never let it heal right.
See, normally Kenny Omega would have like stopped them from breaking the pin. He just sat there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. You look at Kenny, you can tell that there's pain there. But he's giving his go for these people, man, and I give it to him for doing that.
Did he take that thing off his arm? Because I don't see it.
Yeah, it's off.
I don't know about this, Kenny.
Is he gonna go over the top? Oh man,
Uh,
I'm kind of worried about watching him go over the top.
oh, here we go.
You see
Here we
everybody
go.
standing up now.
Yeah. Wait, what was he gonna do there? Yeah, he didn't.
Well, here we go.
I'm glad he didn't do it. Kind of.
Woo!
Well,
I'm glad too.
I think he just got even more hurt right there. You see his knee.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna go anyway. He's gonna go for it anyway.
This is not gonna end well. Of course he had to do that.
Oh, he can't. Oh,
Of course he was gonna do that.
yeah.
Hey, where's his?
I
Where's
saw
it?
that coming too.
Hey, where's his computer at? He's already hanging right of that computer.
They're not letting him go over the top rope.
I think someone broke that computer one week. Oh
Oh
man,
my god.
over the crowd or like into the crowd.
Oh.
That
Oh
was good.
damn. That was a
That was
kid that got
good.
hit. A little kid got hit.
For real?
Yeah, it was a little boy. I think it was a boy.
Yeah, yeah. I see here.
Yeah, it was a kid.
Wow. Hey, He's got a memory
Right?
for the rest of his life. There.
Hell yeah. I'll be stoked as hell going to school tomorrow talking about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, did y'all see the dude land on me? It was awesome.
And to think of Kenny Omega and then win tonight, he's got another match coming up.
I swear, man. Kenny is a machine, man.
Ooh. Kenny is not a man. He is not human. He is far from human.
He's a freak of nature, man.
He is not human.
Like I said, man, any regular person, any average Joe would not be doing what he's doing at this moment right now. That was a good DDT right there, too. Oh, he broke the pin. Matt Jackson breaks the pin. That was smart.
Don't freeze up on me again. It's trying to freeze it like I did last week at the very end. No, not this. Not 2 weeks in a row. No, you ruined last week badly. CM Punk.
Yeah, that was pretty sucky. Right when CM Punk came out, your stuff
I
started glitching on you.
ain't gonna do it a second week in a row. Oh, why is he doing this?
Oh, oh, damn! That was a pretty stiff knee though. Kenny with the V trigger. That was pretty nice.
What are you trying to get him up for?
The one winged angel.
Oh man, I don't know if you're gonna get him up.
He's gonna try. He's going for the one winged angel.
Well, he barely got it.
Oh yeah, he has him up, but barely. You're right.
He got him.
Yeah, he hit it. You can tell that
I,
wasn't 100% of it though.
I don't know how he's supposed. So he's got another match coming up for the next tournament.
Wow.
I don't know
Yeah,
how that's supposed
they
to work.
advanced.
But
Wow.
if he advances after the next match, he's in the finals at All Out. So
Get Brendan Cutler's dumbass spraying Kenny down.
He's the biggest joke of that group.
Oh
Besides
god.
him and Nakazawa. Nakazawa's the biggest idiot out of them. We're not during headset. And he's not even a producer or anything. Andrade's gonna turn on him.
They're taking off the mask.
They're gonna turn on. Yep, I knew it.
He kicked out of the group.
Took his mask off too.
Oh, oh, his mask came right off. That was perfect. That was perfect when he hit the DDT. As soon as he hit the ground, the mask pops off. That was brilliant.
Kenny
That's kind of how
Omega.
that was kind of cool how that worked. Just like how with the Darby and with that Darby Allen and Brody match. Whenever at the end he falls and rolls right into the coffin, and it
Yeah.
shuts right on cue.
But Kenny Omega is not 100%. He's far from 100%.
You can tell, man. That's you can tell he's in pain when you look at him. Look at his face. You can tell that's real pain that he's in. He's not just selling.
I don't know if this was a smart idea. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
because now they got to advance.
yeah, so he has to wrestle the next match. He ain't got a choice really now.
Jeez, I'm worried about Kenny though, honestly.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, we'll know in a few weeks if he gets
Yeah,
well, I guess next Friday on Rampage he has to wrestle next Friday because that's when his next match would be. So
right. It was a
so
great
yeah,
match, but I think match of the night was probably Danielson and Garcia.
yeah,
To me, that was match of the night.
yeah, that was match of the night for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for our Dynamite reaction. It was a crazy show with lots of chaos between Punk and Moxley, then Kenny Omega's return, and then an amazing match with Danielson and Garcia.
Yeah.
But yeah, we possibly might be back tomorrow for our AEW Dynamite Rampage ramp up. But we will for sure be back for Rampage this Friday. Um, then we'll be back Monday for our WCW stuff.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see you guys possibly tomorrow night, or if not, Rampage.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Peace.